Hi there, I'm Candy with Order Your Spaces, a professional organizing company serving Mobile and Baldwin counties. Now ladies, today I thought I'd jump on and talk about something that I just recently was involved in my own personal home. I hosted a baby shower over the weekend, and in the past 3 decades I've hosted many events in my home: baby showers, bridal showers, Christmas dinners, jewelry parties, and all those kinds of things. And I think that I find that we just get so much anxiety over having women in our home, and so I thought I'd share some things that I've learned over the years that have really worked well for me. And I'll just use the baby shower as an example. So I divide, when I'm having an event in my home, I sort of divide it up into 4 categories, okay? There's the category of invitations, whether you're doing real paper invitations or you're doing email invites or you're creating a Facebook event and you're sharing it on your Facebook page. Someone has to be in charge of invitations. So that's one category. The other category is decorating. So whatever theme you're going with, whatever flowers are going to be used, whatever decorating needs to be done, that's a category. And then there's the category of entertainment. Entertainment can be a game that you're going to play, a devotional that's going to be given, anything that would fall in the category of entertainment, okay? And then the last category is food. And so what I've found when I host things in my home, ladies, is divide and conquer. I always rope somebody else in. When I'm doing a shower, generally there are at least 3 to 4, maybe even 5 women that will be hosting that. But sometimes I've given other types of events, like I said, a jewelry party or something of that nature, and I might be the only one involved in that. It's still 4 categories. Am I going to decorate for that event? Yes or no? What food am I going to serve? How am I going to invite the women? And what will be the content of the meeting? Will it be a game, a devotional? I mean, obviously if it's a shower, we're opening presents, gifts, but sometimes it's a different kind of event in your home and it's not centered around opening gifts. So what is the content? I've done a lot of Christmas parties at my house, and I always have a Christmas game that's fun and lighthearted to play, and so that's the content. All right, so let's go over that. So there's 4 categories when you host in your home. There's invitations, how we're going to send those out, how we're going to collect the addresses. There's decorating, are you going to decorate? What's the theme of decorating? There's food, and then there's entertainment. Now, sometimes you might be hosting something for 10 women in your home and you're completely in charge of the food. And that is a personal preference. If you want to keep your stress level down, then I'm going to encourage you to do as much food ahead of time as you can and not to put the pressure on yourself of the morning of the event doing all the food. Because you know what, ladies, when we host these events in our home, the last thing that we want to do is be frazzled. And for the women that come into our home to see that we're frazzled, because that's not very welcoming, is it? So we want to keep the frazzle level down. And we do that by doing as much food prep ahead of time as we can. So you've got your 4 categories, and if you've got a lot of women helping you, we usually assign a category to a woman. The woman that works the most hours out of her home, we usually want her to do the invitations because she can do those at her own pace. She can do them as she has time, okay? And then obviously, usually someone in the group is gifted at decorating, and it works really well when women will stay inside their wheelhouse. And anytime I give a shower, there are always women that are very gifted at decorating, and so we just let them run with that because they're working in their wheelhouse and they love it and it's fun to them. And then for the entertainment, we give that to someone. The shower I did this weekend, with my daughter lives out of town, and so my daughter was in charge of the game and the devotional. Those were two things that she could do that were really helpful to us giving the shower, because she lived out of town and she wasn't present here to help with all the prep work. Now, when it comes to food, normally the way we do food is everyone brings a food item to the shower. That's not necessarily a category that we're going to put all on one woman, right? We're going to share the load. And we might talk about it as a group of women, and then we divide and conquer. Now, little tips to help the day before. I always set up my beverage stations the night before. I mean, the coffee's out with the sugar and the creamer, all the coffee cups are out, my orange juice station is set up with all the glasses. Everything is set out the night before. I mean, the coffee is ready to go. No, I don't put the orange juice out the night before, but I've got the glass pitcher that I'm going to pour it. It's out. All my serving dishes and my forks, my napkins, they're all out. And then on the table with little Post-it notes, we will write on the Post-it note what food goes in which place. And that's all done the night before. Can you see how that's very helpful, so that when we get up on the morning of the event, the only thing that happens is you throw the food in the oven that needs to be baked, and you turn the coffee on and put the orange juice out. And then you are actually able to greet the women coming into your home, and you're relaxed and you're ready to meet them with a smile, and they feel welcome in your home. And that's always the goal, ladies, when we host and we show hospitality. The goal is always for the women that come into our home to feel welcome and to not see us frazzled. So now I hope the tips that I've shared with you today will be helpful to you if you're going to be hosting during the holidays. Be thinking about this. Divide and conquer. Sometimes I think when we're hosting, like say a neighborhood Christmas event or a coffee meetup with the women in your neighborhood, get another neighbor to help you. Instead of going alone, get one other friend to help you. And just that one friend helping you makes a big difference. Those are some things that I've learned over the years that really can make having showers and breakfasts and coffee dinners in your home something that you might consider doing if you've not done it before. I do feel like we might be losing the art of hospitality, and I think it's because of the pressure that we put on ourselves as women and the expectation that we put on ourselves. It's way up here, and we need to bring it down here. We need to keep it simple, attractive, warm, inviting, but simple and something that we can manage and feel unfrazzled on the day of. Now ladies, share this video with your friends. Everyone is having somebody over during the Christmas holidays, right? And it might not be a shower, but it might just be a coffee meetup, and you have to think through your 4 categories: invitations, food, entertainment, and decorating, okay? And like I said, rope a friend in. If you've got tips of things that have worked for you as you've hosted events, please share those comments down below so that all of us can learn from each other. And I want you to stay tuned every week, because starting next week, I'm going to be sharing organizing tips for the holidays. So every week I'll go live here on Facebook, and I'll share holiday tips and things that have worked for me in my personal home. As always, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for giving me part of your day, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.